4, and this is Proverbs 4 and 10. Hear, O my son, and receive my sayings. In the years of thy life shall be many. I have told thee in the way of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths.
In right paths. If you take the wrong path, what's going to happen? You know, that's why you must be prudent. That's why you must be circumspect. Because if you're prudent or circumspect, or they're actually the same thing, you're gonna take the right path. Because you'll be too wary to take the wrong path. You don't want to set foot on that wrong path. You want to always take the right path. You want to guarantee that safety.
Because everything else is death.
Once again, just like what it says in Ecclesiasticus, it says, desire truth with all thy heart, and the Lord will fight for thee.
And this is the narrow path. This is the only path.
This is a narrow and straight path. Straight doesn't. Straight can be applied to both. There's two different types of straight. There's STRAIT, and there's ST. Oh shit! I forgot how to spell the other straight.
It's STRAIT.
Yeah, just like straight line.
GH.
Yeah. STRAICHT. Yeah. And then STRAIT. So the straight, there's a straight path, like literally straight, and then there's straight as in trouble, a troublesome path. A troublesome path, pretty much. You know, and this path towards the path of righteousness and salvation, all right, it's straight both ways. A straight path and a very difficult path. All right, that's right. But yeah, you know, that's why it says once again, my son, if thou comes to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. You know, we're gonna go through troubles. We gotta go through it. But you know, you must even in that troublesome state, you must always desire wisdom. Remember Job, man. He said, even in death will I retain my trust in 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝔸𝕊𝐍𝐻𝔸𝕊. Bro, that's deep. No, that's deep, man. You must have that same spirit. You gotta have that Job-like spirit, man.
So it's pretty much like when you're in this truth, you gotta be just ready to die. You know, and when you're ready to die,
what's better than dying for 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝔸𝕊𝐍𝐻𝔸𝕊? That's honorable.
And when you die in this truth, you die with gladness. You know, because you know that 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝔸𝕊𝐍𝐻𝔸𝕊 is going to back you up regardless.
Yeah.
You know,
remember the Lord shall fight with you. You know, especially in these coming days, man. We need the Lord, man. We need 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝔸𝕊𝐍𝐻𝔸𝕊. If we don't have them, that's it, man. Those are the only names. It says, these are the only, roughly paraphrasing. I'm gonna have to say roughly paraphrasing because I don't remember exactly how it is. These are the only names given among men where we must be saved. These are the only names. 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝔸𝕊𝐍𝐻𝔸𝕊. No other names, man. Not Buddha, alright? Not Muhammad, alright? Not anybody like that, bro. 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝔸𝕊𝐍𝐻𝔸𝕊. Alright?
This is in the perfect example is that we're doing this work here. This is we're doing a living sacrifice right here. This is a living sacrifice.
We're out here, man.
We're putting ourselves in danger, but also trusting 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝔸𝕊𝐍𝐻𝔸𝕊 will protect us. Now, if he wishes us to die, then so be it. We gotta die for this truth. And that's supposed to be, you know, that's supposed to be the part of that faith.
Remember what it says in Wisdom of Solomon, the 3rd chapter. It says, the righteous are in the hand of the Lord. No evil shall touch them. And we trust in 𝐻𝐿𝐻𝔸𝕊𝐍𝐻𝔸𝕊. No? Shit, dude.
Did you keep going? Okay, Proverbs 4 and 11. I have told thee the way of wisdom. I have led thee in right paths. When thou goest, thy steps shall not be straightened, and when thou runnest, thou shalt not stumble. Take fast hold.
Straighten there is referring to trouble, pretty much trouble breaking.
Yeah. Take fast hold of instruction. Let her not go. Keep her, for she is thy life.
That's the same thing in Ecclesiastes.
Enter not unto the path of the wicked, and go not in the way of evil men.
Yeah, and if you're being stagnant, you know, you're not gaining in wisdom. You know, you're gaining more in wickedness than wisdom. Why? Because you're stagnant. You're brew diseases. That's what happens. Stagnant waters brew diseases. You know, and you're not good enough to drink now. You know, if anything, you're gonna be poured out. You know, and that what is it? What was I supposed to say? Damn! It just slipped my mind. Maybe it's the spirit. Damn.
Avoid it. No, I'll read it again. The Proverbs 4:14. Enter not unto the path of the wicked, and
I remember now. It's just reminded me.
And go not in the way of evil men.
Yeah, so if you're stagnant, you're considered lukewarm. And lukewarm men are going to be spewed out of the Lord's mouth. Thus, you have the same punishment as the wicked. You don't want to be stagnant. We men out here, all right, that come out here, we desire to receive salvation, man. We desire to receive salvation. We desire to be part of the elect. All right. So just as the apostle titled his video, you know, it says you're not the elect if you're not growing, and we must grow. It says remain diligent to make your calling election sure. What's diligence? To go, continue without stopping. Right? Non-stop moving. Damn. Try to get that out. No? We have to continuously move.
Avoid it. Pass not by it. Turn from it.
Pass not by it. You know, that's why it's just like a sheep walking past the wolf. Now you're just asking for it. Now you're just asking for that wolf to pounce on you, bro. Because that's what it says. It says, what is it? Remain diligent. No. Remain sober, because Satan is roaming about, seeking whom he may devour. Roughly paraphrasing. You know, as walk not by it. You wanna walk past something that you just left the world for, like shit, man. You know, a lot of brothers make jokes like, you know, those men that always want to wear the fringes and stuff like that. We should make jokes about it, like. So, like that one day when you don't have the fringes, there's pork chops on the table. He's like, he looks down. Oh, I don't got the fringes. He takes some pork chops. It's like, bro, stupid, man.
And pass away, for they sleep not, except they have done mischief.
Isn't that a fucking fact? Now we know certain men that have gone back into that type of shit, man. And he does all the 7 things the Lord hates. You know, well, the 7th is the abomination. The 6 things that the Lord hates. You know, and he does that. But yeah, he does all 7 of them. His feet is hasty to run mischief, man.
And their sleep is taken away unless they cause some to fall. For they eat the bread of wickedness and drink the wine of violence. But the path of the just is as the shining light that shineth more and more unto the perfect day.
And you can see that unto the perfect day of what, bro?
And that's when you're growing.
Under that perfect day of receiving salvation, bro. You know? And we're growing more and more. That's basically what it's saying there. You know, the men shine now, but the more we grow, the more we shine. More and more. The more you grow in this truth, the more you're going to start being edified by action, man. Because they're also growing in this. If they're edifying you, it's because they're also edifying. You know? And it's like, you know, shit, bro. That's a hot ass scripture, bro. Yo, that is spicy as hell, man. That's, yo.
The way of the wicked is as darkness. They know not at what they stumble.
And they just keep getting darker and darker and darker. You know why? We keep getting lighter and lighter. What happens? When something gets lighter and lighter and lighter, alright, the shadow that it's casting off of something, alright, gets darker and darker and darker. So basically the light is basically causing that shadow to get darker and darker and darker. You know, until that perfect day. And that perfect day, there will be no shadow. You know? There will be no shadow because the light will be so much, it engulfs the entire shadow.
Yeah, death is swallowed up.
Death is swallowed up in victory, bro.
Just like the darkness gets swallowed up. It's
Death
allowed
is
light.
what?
You know?
Death is what? It says, through envy of the devil came death in the world. And once death is swallowed up in victory, once that shadow is engulfed with that light, that's it. You know, that's it. Yo, that's deep, bro. That's it, bro. That's deep. That's just deep. See if I can find it.
My son, attend to my words. Incline thine ear unto my sayings.
In that, you know, on that chapter I want you to get on, it says, I'm done. Dang, what does it say? I'm trying to remember. It says, incline thy ear. What is it? Incline thy ear unto my sayings. And those sayings are wisdom. So if you have that wisdom and you incline your words onto it, and you heard those, you desire more. You want more wisdom. The more wisdom you grow, the more wisdom you get, the more you grow, you know, brighter. You know, it says the fear of the Lord is like a fear. I gotta pick up. The fear of the Lord is an illumination. Alright? An illumination means what? Light bearing. That's what it means. Alright? Illuminating with light. You know? It says wisdom brightens wisdom brightens the conscience. You know, you get that aura about you. You know, people look at you and they're like, they're like, this is wise. You know? I personally went through that. You know, not in a boastful sense, but just like those words were saying were said to me. You know? But all praise to 𝐀𝐥𝐭𝐚𝐫, because without this knowledge and wisdom that he bestowed upon his men, you know, you wouldn't even have those type of things. I didn't even know there was a cop on it.
But you know what? You know, even this wicked world that we're dealing with, they know what wisdom is, because they use it like in the school system.
It says, has not 𝐀𝐥𝐿𝐿 made foolishness the wisdom of this world? You know, and the wisdom that we speak is what? The wisdom that we speak is foolishness unto them. That's why it says it pleased the Most High for the foolishness of them preaching, man. For the foolishness of them that preach. You know, and we're out here, you know, looking like fools, man. Alright? We look like fools to these people, but do we give a shit? No, we don't. You know? Well, you got a precept?
I don't know if it's, let's see, Proverbs chapter 11 verse 30. It says, the fruit of the righteous is the tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise.
What's the say that again?
It says, for the fruit.
You gotta speak up.
It says, for the fruit of the righteous is the tree of life, and he that winneth souls is wise. He says, behold, the righteous shall recompense in the earth much more the wicked and the sinner.
Yeah, I mean, it's because the righteous are always going to grow, you know, and the righteous are always going to bear fruits. That's basically what it's referring to, you know. And those fruits that it bears, you know, you eat that when you're hungry, and you've given life. That's why it says it says the wise given life, you know, because what's going to pour out of that tree is wisdom. You know, that's the fruit of life, bro. You know, we're out here, you know, preaching this word, and we don't just preach, we also prophesy. And what do both of those do? They both pour out wisdom. All right, and both of those give life. You know, prophecy is a warning. A warning to what? For you not to go the wrong path, for you to go the right path, so you can receive salvation. And you know what's funny?
And it's an example of that's a form of the Lord's word of His patience. You know, that prophecy is warned to set before. That's what it is, to set before. And it's also an example that 𝐀𝐥𝐭𝐚𝐫 is long suffering.
Yeah, it means to publish.
You know, and that prophecy, you know, that we're standing here and preaching the gospel is what you just said. You just said something. You just said it just now. Yeah, pretty much. That
it just slipped my mind. That was the truth, you know.
It wasn't.
Yeah, that was the truth that just pulled out of my mouth. I just don't remember it.
He's long suffering. This prophecy is pretty much a warning, just like what you just mentioned also. That so we don't go off. You know, he's giving us all kinds of chances to come back to the truth.
And you know what's funny is that once again that precept that says there is no other names given under heaven among men where we must be saved. No other doctrine out there. No other doctrine out there tells you how to be saved. From Christianity to Muslim to fucking Islam to fucking Egyptian shit, Buddhism. None of them tell you how to be saved. You notice that, right?
No.
They tell you about the coming. They tell you about destruction, this, destruction, that. But then they don't tell you how to be delivered from it.
But these other doctrines, they tell you like when you die and you go in there, whatever happened, they made up.
You suffer. You get judged by your sins by some judge.
They
shit like that.
Like it's like what 70 virgins or something like that, or whatever.
Islam is like you did things wrong in your life and shit like that. You're gonna die and you're gonna stay dead, right? And then your soul's gonna burn, all right, for this amount of years.
They don't talk about the
and then you can come back. Like what the fuck? How do you advert from it?
They don't talk about the fall. They don't talk about the fall of Babylon. They don't talk about the fall of the wicked kingdom. The prophet Muhammad.
Fuck that.
You know, because I say in Spanish, Muhammad, get me wet.
I don't know I don't know what, but it's in my spirit. But I absolutely hate that Muhammad guy. I don't know why. You know, it's just like that brother, Elder Maka'ala. You know, he said that he hates someone, but he just I think it was Esau. He said that he hates Esau. He says that it must have been something that happened in the past life. And I said the same thing. You know, that's Muhammad. But yeah,
we jumping all over the place. I don't.
Not really. Just wrong in spirit.
That supposedly that Muhammad's supposed to be the last prophet. If he's the last prophet, now there's no more prophets. So if there's no more prophets, how are you going to warn the people of the destruction. You know,
It's
so that's not the right doctrine.
It's still
It's a false doctrine.
yeah.
You know,
you need wisdom. You need wisdom to fucking to see that type of things. You know, but yeah, you know, you can continue. Shit, bro. This is the only doctrine where you can receive the true names of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. And just like what the Hakim said, when we learned those names, we knew that there was power in it. When we first heard those names, we just knew there was power in it. It's just like those names that just feel powerful. Especially when you pray. When you pray on those names, you know that those are the names.
and you know what? Another thing that makes sense. If a kingdom is not doing so good, right? There's always going to be a prophet that's going to prophesy that downfall.
It says the prophets that have been before me and before thee of old, I prophesied against many countries, and of kingdoms, of war, and pestilence. Right? Because the prophet's always a bad sign. Right? It's always a bad sign. And when the prophets show up, right when that first prophet shows up, they go like, oh shit. Oh shit. Like they're all in their luxuries, you know, partying it up. And then all of a sudden they see a prophet, they go, oh shit. Get him out of here. I don't want to see him. I don't want to see him.
Oh.
And they you know, they want to remain in that blind state.
Sometimes it just a prophet gets rejected completely by the people.
Yeah, that's
you know,
that's
and
what I mean.
don't even see him like that's not the prophet that we envision.
Because they're
You
in denial. That's what it is.
That's what happened. Jehoshaphat.
They're in denial.
Jehoshaphat is the ultimate prophet. He's the king of all the prophets. He's
literally our king. He's literally our king, bro.
But no, the people they didn't see that. They see that. That's not how picture. No, because they want to see somebody just glowing all the time.
Remember, it says that in Isaiah the 57th chapter. It says that in Isaiah the 57th chapter. I believe it was 57. It says that he did not have the appearance of a king. Roughly perfect, right? It says that he was not pleasing to look upon. You can get that.
They want to see somebody just floating all over the sky. They say, "No, that is the prophet right there." Oh my gosh! You know, they want to see something like that. You know, come on, man. They're going to see something like that. You know, when Yahweh Bashem Yahushua is coming down,
They want to see.
they're going to see at the last minute.
But they want to see an old man with long ass beard, long hair, and she's like, "Come, let me tell you, be peaceful with me words. Go."
Yeah, they want to see.
You can't just say God. You have to say God.
No, they want to see somebody that comes down with hugging kisses. Hug and kiss, hug everybody. I'm here now.
Can you get
come on.
Isaiah 57 real quick?
Hugging, kissing a guy who just snorted crap.
Oh my gosh, so many of the same apps. No, it was who believes our report, so it might be 52. Try to go 52. Oh, there it is. It's 53. Salaki. It's Isaiah 53. Salaki. It says, this is Isaiah chapter 53, verse 1. It says, "Who have believed our report, and to whom is the arm of the Lord revealed? For he shall grow up before them as a tender plant, and as a root out of a dry ground. He had no form nor comeliness. When we shall see him, there is no beauty. There is no beauty that we should desire him." You know, Yahushua, he had a lightning look, dude. You know what a lightning looks like? When you see lightning, you automatically afraid.
You know what? Like that mean look.
He has that. What it means is like stern look. That very stern, like. very serious. Very, very serious. Alright? 𝐀𝐥𝐭𝐚𝐫 was very serious, man. He's very solemn. He had that lightning look. The continents of the answer.
Yeah. So all not just 𝐻𝐿, see, 𝐻𝐿 is the apex. The Heavenly Father is the apex of the apex.
Yo, I can imagine. I got
the top of the top. You can't even go against. Man,
I
can't even say it, but
I like
keep
how
exalting.
you know how they represent the Heavenly Father. I like how they do it with like how they kind of describe it in the scriptures with the continents that's glowing and blinding light, so holy. You know, his beard glows white, his hair glows white, and his eyes glow white, and it's blinding. And how the Aki represent him in videos, they have his face back there while it's like while you see the universe going like forming or like going all the way backwards or anything like that. You ever seen it like that?
There was an animation I see like he was sitting like this, just glowing.
Yeah, it's so cool, bro.
But it had like a warrior, just like it's you know like it's like kneeling or something.
Oh, I haven't seen that one, but I have it as my lock. I have it as my lock screen. You know,
but
that's so cool.
But this is an example of you know the continents. You know, 𝐻𝐿, you know, in the angels. You know, this is Judges 13:6. Then the woman came and told her husband, saying, "And man of the power." And men of God, I'll read it plainly.
Yeah, this is talking about
yeah. A man of God came unto me, and his countenance was like a countenance of an angel of God, very terrible.
If you read other translations, it says very awesome. But what does awe mean? Awe is something that is
like
that you automatically have a loss for words.
An expression,
it does not always mean something that is cool. No. When you're shocked and you already out of a loss of words, you already know. It doesn't always mean something good. Awesome means something that just absolutely took more than your fucking breath away, and you just shivered.
It's just shocking. It's just.
Or in other words, blew your mind.
Because
lightning shocks. Yeah, it's like sudden, and you get you get shook.
You know what? That's the day of the Lord. The day of the Lord when it comes down. That is going to be shocking.
That's why it says that the whole earth was a cry, wail.
It's gonna be so sudden. You know, when you see and hear something, it's gonna go like it will be too much. It will be too much.
We know our Lord's coming back, man.
It will be too much, man. Even the earth is gonna be in shock.
In the glory and the power of Abinau Yahweh. Yo, this whoa, holy shit, bro.
Even the rocks is not even alive. Everything that got made is going to be in shock. It's going to be too much.
Yeah.
Okay. Proverbs 4:20. My son, attend to my words. Incline thine ear unto my sayings. Let them not depart. Children. Let them not depart from thine eyes. Keep them in the midst of thine heart. For they are light unto those that find them, and health to all their flesh. Keep thy heart with all thy diligence, for out of it are the issues of life.
Keep thy heart with all thy diligence. Remember, it says that them that are exercised thereby. I just kind of spoiled it, but you know, you witness to the word exercise yesterday. You know, that goes into the word diligence. You know, always moving, constantly moving. You know, you grow by exercising. Right? So keep thy heart which is mine with diligence. And for out of it the issues of life. You put your mind, you put your whole entire that's what it says. Give it your all. Give it your all. You mentioned that yesterday. Give it your all to 𝐀𝐥𝐭𝐚𝐫. And what comes out of your mind? What comes in your mind? And it says, wisdom shall meet with thee in every thought. Yo!
So if you want to talk about vitamins and minerals, this is vitamins and minerals right here.
No.
You know? Put away from thee.
It's like another scripture just popped in my head. It says, for where your heart is, there shall for where your treasure is, there shall your heart be also. It says, store up your treasure in heaven where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt. For not your treasure on earth where moth and rust doth corrupt and thieves break through and steal. It says, for where your treasure is, there shall your mind be also. So if it says the whole body is the eye. What's it say? I think it was the whole body is the eye, or something like that, right? And it says if your whole body be full of darkness, no, if your whole light be full of light, can somebody get that? It's in the same it's in the thing. It's in the for where your treasure is, there shall your heart be also. Just put treasure in heart. It's like take out keywords out of that treasure. Just like search. That's how you can start to find it.
Yeah. Yeah, I got it.
Find it?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know what? Read it. Read where you think through the Spirit where to start, which is really good. Right? Just start from there, and then read down wherever I mentioned where your eye, the eye, the body. But yeah, keep going. Yes. You want me to help?
If you want, yeah.
Start at 19. And then read down to 23. No. 24.
This is Matthew chapter 6, verse 19. It says, lay not up for yourselves treasures upon earth, where moth and rust does corrupt, and when these break through and steal. But lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doeth corrupt.
It's dust. It's dust.
Dust.
Yes, dust.
And where these do not break through nor steal. It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. The light of the body is the eye. If therefore
the light of the body is the eye. Select it. See, I butchered that.
Since the light of the body is the eye, if therefore thy eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
What does it mean by if your eye be single? If you have your eyes set upon something, that's what it's referring to, the treasure in heaven. So it says, where your treasure is, there shall your heart be also. Now it says the light of the body is the eye. Right? The light of the body is referring to your soul. Right? If the eye be single, you know, what does it say? If the eye be single?
if therefore thine eye be single, thy whole body shall be full of light.
Then your whole body shall be full of light. You should be more, you know, well, not the light is not referring to, so it's more like wisdom, I guess. Or something like that. It's somewhere in those words. But yeah, so if you have your eyes set upon the kingdom, please set upon the kingdom, you shall do everything you can to please Yahweh yourself. And yeah, so continue.
It says, but if thine eye be evil, thy whole body shall be full of darkness.
Yeah, so if your eye be evil, if your mind is like, that's what was with eye. Right? If your mind is evil, all you're gonna be thinking about is how you can please your flesh. You know? And that's all you're gonna do. You're not going to feed your spirit at all. You're always gonna be feeding your flesh. And you're gonna be one evil dude. Alright?
Yeah. Also going to get into that too. It says, if therefore the light that is in thee be darkness, how great is that darkness?
Yeah.
It says, no man can serve two masters, for either he will hate the one or love the other, or else he will hold to the one and despise the other. Ye cannot serve God or Mammon.
Mammon is referring to money. Alright? Because if you're a carnal dude, money is your everything. Money is your everything. That's why it says, store not treasures up on earth. Alright? Money is your everything if you're following the flesh and only the flesh. You know, because your whole body is going to be full of darkness. You're going to do everything you can to please your flesh rather than pleasing your spirit. And if you please your spirit, it's profitable. Why? Because pretty much you use the same spirit in different bodies. Oh shit. That's what we say that the men here that woke up into the truth, you know, they heard the gospel back in the ancient times. You know? Yeah. See where you back up that reference.
This is Proverbs 4:24. Put away from thee a froward mouth and perverse lips. Put far from thee. Let thine eyes look right on.
There you go. It says if your eye be of light, was it? No. If your eye be single, then thou shalt be full of light. What is to be by your eye be single? There you go, right here. It says, yeah.
Let thine eyes look right on, and let thine eyelids look straight before thee.
There you go. That's what it says. The eyes referring to your mind. And that same thing here too.
Ponder the path of thy feet, and let all thy ways be established.
The eyelids look straight before thee. That's why when you're focused and you don't want to mess up, you don't blink. Who does that? You know, and you're focused and you don't want to miss a single thing, you ain't gonna blink. You're gonna start the hell of that thing.
It's like there's a metaphor in sports. Like, keep your eye on the prize. Keep your eye on the prize.
No, that's what it says. That's what it says. We shall raise. It says that in I think it was Paul that said it. Yeah, I think it was Paul. Might be Peter, but I'm not entirely sure because I always get confused with that say certain things. Because I really like.
I still owe you that candy.
What do you mean?
I mentioned it several camps ago.
I don't know. But yeah. So that there was a verse. I'm trying to remember how it went. It's talking about a race, and that we're all racing for that crown. You know, that race set before us, and that the racer they have their mind set upon the prize. And the same thing right there.
It's a race of patience.
Yeah. So if you're focused, if you're focused, you ain't gonna blink, man. You're gonna keep your eyelids straight. You're gonna make sure you don't blink. And then you know that moment when you do blink, I missed it right when I blinked, really?
And it's not literal. It's not literal. Like you just like, you know, because we're blinking right now.
Yeah, because I know, just
you know,
that example that I say in there. That's basically what it's referring to.
And it's talking about the focus, the mind. You
Remain focused and keep your mind upon the truth. You know, that's why you know the brothers always say when you wake up or before you go to sleep, either one, always pray to 𝐻𝐸𝐻𝔸𝕎𝔸𝕊⍍ that He's taking out the Holy Spirit away from you, or all of that, and that the next day you wake up, you give thanks to 𝐻𝐸𝐻𝔸𝕍 for you even waking up in the truth. Why? Because it's throughout that entire sleep, your mind is still focused on the truth.
And you know what? And even though it's like you're walking in that path, in that side and in this side, there's evil things, all kinds of principalities just trying to grab you here, and another one trying to grab you here. And when you still got that straight path.
You know what it says? It says on both sides. One side is fire, one side is water. Both sides are hazardous. You gotta go through like this, and go through like that, or go like.
Yeah, just
down the path. You gotta make sure you don't go. You don't want to go too far right. You don't want to go too far left. You want to stay right on the path.
So even though you're in that straight path, you still got 𝐻𝐸𝐻𝔸𝕍𝔸𝕊⍍. He's the only one that can direct your path. So if He wants to move you here, and you stay on this truth, then He can move you here. But as long as you keep your eye looking,
it's just remain diligent to make your final election short, and that's how you're gonna make your election short. Is you give your diligence, give it your all.
Because 𝐻𝐸𝐻𝔸𝕍𝔸𝕍 can direct your paths. You know.
Once again, it goes right back to the race. You know, the brothers always say, the elder Maka'ala, you know, that necessary patience. I always say, you know, we need that necessary patience. Because we're gonna go through this, and we're taking that race. You know, this is why racing, when they're doing track racing, right? They don't use their breath with a burst of speed. No, they take it slow, conserve their stamina as much as they can. And right before the finish line, that's when they use the remaining of their stamina with that burst of speed. Be there first. The word there is
Accelerate.
Not accelerate. Dart. They dart for it.
Dart forward.
Yeah, they dart for that prize. You know, at that last second, they stop sprinting and they dart for it. You know, they dart for that prize. You know, that's yeah. So right now we're in the patient stage, and we're very close to that darting stage. Actually, pretty much we are in the darting stage. Come to think of it, man.
Yeah, that's all I've been saying. Start running.
That's why we say. You know, from what Apostle Tahara titled this year, you know, the year of 𝐻𝐸𝐻𝔸𝕍 turning up. You know, and this is why we should put it us all out here, man. We gotta put it all, give it our all. That's like
that's the word. Back then they used to say walk in the spirit. Now they're saying run in the spirit.
Run in the spirit. Yeah, run in the spirit. You know, because walking conserves your stamina. You know, but the moment you start running, that's it. That's it, bro. It's time. You know?
Proverbs 4:27. Turn not to the right hand, nor to the left. Remove thy foot from evil.
Because that's what's gonna happen. You got that evil thought, and you want to move to the right or move to the left. You know, and you gotta rebuke your heart a lot. Because why? Because your heart is carnal. Your heart is carnal. It said the flesh goes against the spirit, and the spirit against the flesh. It says both of these contradict each other, so that ye may not do the things that ye would.
And your own thoughts is evil.
Yeah, that's it. It's like,
you know,
carnal thoughts. You wanna always think spiritually. We desire spirituality. We men in this truth, we want spirituality. And that's why we desire the kingdom to come. You know? That's why we desire the kingdom to come. Shit. Man, I love this truth, man. I think we're gonna close up. Yeah, shit. Yeah, I know he's been holding it for a while. You know, next week.
How much? No.
Next week. He's got 2nd Ezra chapter 7.
The whole verse.
It was a few verses, but I wanted to elaborate on it. That's the thing. Go in the spirit.
I mean,
Yeah. You know what? The one that I don't want to emphasize that we can start with that next week. You know, and we just roll in the spirit from there. Man, you know when the spirit jumps on you. You know, I know a lot of you brothers. You know that feeling, man. When you're doing cant and the spirit jumps on you, and you're like fired up. You know, the spirit's firing it up, right? And you get that burst of happiness, and you just don't want to end it. You know, but that's what it says. Force not the rivers. You know? Damn, man. All right. So, yeah, take off your hats. All right. All right. I'm marching one for y'all. All right, everybody. All right, cool. All right.
𝐀𝐥𝐭𝐚𝐫.
Alright, once again, I'm going to give double honors to Pastor Elder the Great Millstone. Alright, Shalom. Alright, Shalom to you brothers out there. Teach you sincerity. You know, blessings upon you brothers that are out here, you know, making yourself look like a fool. You know, because in the key, Yahushua inside. And when Yahushua returns, man, you know, we're not going to be ashamed. As many of these other people are going to be ashamed. You know? Shit, man. Excuse my language, brother. But, I don't know, it's not my attitude. But, you know, the water to Yuaki, you know, for constantly edifying the body of Yahushua. You know? That includes us. You know? Shit. But, yeah. So, we're going to end it off with the Shema prayer. So, Shema Yasharallah, Yahweh Allah Hayyanawah, Yahweh Echad,
Akbar.